Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Praetorian,
And Jynx here.
and welcome back to Elex here. Let's go ahead. We just met Ragnar, and he told us that if we want better equipment and weapons, that we're gonna have to start helping the town out.
You have to work for it.
Yep, makes sense. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quest, see what we have to do to make these people like us. We're gonna mark it on the map. I think it's the assimilating foreign property, right?
Yeah, get better gear.
All right, so let's mark that on the map. Does it lead us to it? Is those yellow indicators? Yeah, I think so.
Perhaps.
All right, so let's go ahead and use our jetpack because why not? And let's go to this first yellow indicator and see what they want us to do, what mission we have to complete here. There are like stores and stuff here that we could, buy items. We don't have any money though. We could sell some of the items that we have though.
Got some worker pants.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna give up my worker pants, Jinx.
True.
That would have us leaving the town. Maybe we should take a look at the map before we get all fucking crazy here. Let's see where these.
No.
Oh yeah, these indicators are. Whoa, what the
Adventure,
fuck?
adventure.
Look at how far away that shit is. You can't even go to it either. So you can't even look at it because
okay.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't let you here. All right, so we got one there. I think this is the one we need to go to.
Okay. Oh, that's Ragnar.
That's Ragnar. Okay. I think that's what we have to go to, right? Maybe we just need to go talk to him, see what he wants us to do.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But that's the only quest marker we have for this mission. So
True.
yeah,
That's weird.
yeah, it's weird, but we'll go ahead and do it and go ahead and talk to him again. Maybe we didn't ask him something we needed to ask him, like what do you need us to do for you? So because I have the ability to jetpack, I'm gonna find myself up on these rooftops all the time.
Oh, I would.
Yep. Uh-oh,
I
we're
would
falling.
never walk on the streets with the peasants.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna be bouncing from rooftop to rooftop. Although the way that their rooftops are triangular like that does make it a little bit difficult for us to do that.
They did that shit on purpose.
All right, let's run our asses up here. We gotta
Like,
lose.
everyone has magnificent beards.
Of course, it's
You're
a.
very out of place here.
Yeah, can you change your facial hair or your haircut?
It looks like it's growing. I don't know.
Growing?
Your hair.
You think your hair
You know,
grows
'cause
in
you,
this?
You were a bald man,
Yeah.
and now you're not. I mean, you're still kind of bald, but
Huh. I wonder if there's like a hair ground mechanic.
there's gotta be, right?
I'd be surprised if there was.
There's a lady. She needs help.
All right, hold up. Let's get the healing plant. Oh wow, we gotta go way the fuck up there to talk to this guy. All right, that sucks.
Jetpack.
So these guys supposedly all the characters have like night and day cycles, like they do
Yeah,
stuff.
schedules.
Yeah, schedules. Yep. Which I thought was interesting. Something I wasn't really
That's a
expecting from this
weird
game.
building.
There's Duras.
Very out of place.
He might have a quest for us.
You decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by a warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Golian a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Askor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Askor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Askor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Askor's body rotten up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Askor to point to who might be the murderer.
Does Ragnar think a berserker murdered Askor?
Askor was killed with a sword, and there aren't too many people who use swords outside of Idan. But if Ragnar's right, then it must be someone who was outside the walls at the time of the crime. So, Ragnar drew up a list of 5 suspects. No idea why these 5 exactly, but Ragnar will have his reasons.
I'll find the murderer.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But, if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let us go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and he'll get the proof.
Alright, so we've got to solve the mystery of the murder of Ascor.
This sounds like some Brokeback Mountain shit that went terribly wrong.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. They're out beyond the walls, you know, doing some good old Viking loving, because there's nothing like the love between two warriors. They're the only ones, you know, who could truly understand each other. The brotherhood that, you know, comes between, you know, people who fight together.
Yeah.
It borders on sexual, I would say. I was in the army. There was a lot of, like...
Cuddling.
No, I don't remember any cuddling, Jinx. I don't remember any cuddling. But I do remember there being a lot of balls around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, a lot of balls. So let's go ahead and find that mission here. Tooth for a tooth. Oh, it's considered a companion mission. All right, that's interesting. Because I think he's one of the possible companions that you can bring along with you.
You didn't ask him who the suspects were, though.
Oh, did I not?
No.
I thought that would have told... Huh.
It should have, but there was a question for that.
Okay.
I don't think this is a game where you can just kind of skim through the dialogue and not ask questions.
All right, so yeah, we might need to ask him real quick. Just who the suspects are. Who are the suspects? All right, we're just gonna go through this here. A group of people found in the moors, of course,
okay.
in the time of murder.
First on the list is Baron.
A guard.
He's a guard.
I don't really want to listen to this. The dialogue is
As far as I know, he doesn't
interesting.
have an alibi.
Yeah.
But I think the only real reason...
So is he gonna go through every single person?
I think so.
All right, well, God, I guess if he's gonna talk about every single one, we'll listen to
He's in
him.
charge of a world heart in Abessa. I have no idea why Ragnar would put him on the list. Maybe just to be complete. Third is Garen, a hunter. He was reliable, but he seems to have lost heart in himself. There's something troubling him. Last are Eardor and Rock. Rock I can't get a handle on. There's something he's not happy about. Eardor is still wet behind the ears. Bit of a whiner, but seems to care about his job. They were all outside Goliath at the time of the murder.
All right, so that's all we want to talk to him about. We've got the list of names here. Hopefully they mark it on our map. I'm not sure if they will. Let's go and take a look here. Okay,
You
there they are.
zoom in.
Okay, yeah, these are them.
These dudes are
There's
far.
Baron. Yeah, they're pretty far away here. This is Eardor. There's Garen. And are these members too? Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, okay then.
All right, well, this is not going to be an easy fucking quest. Can we at least mark it? Yeah, you can. Okay. So we're going to want to set our marker so that we know which one of those
Purple.
two that, yeah, we want to go to. It seems that they're all outside the city, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
They're the
thank
only
God for the
ones who would be
jetpack.
murdering people.
All right. Oh, wow. All right. Well, it's certainly a
jeez.
beautiful game. I'm just gonna do this, guys. This is
Skyrim
probably
it.
really stupid.
No, it looks like it was made there for you to do that. It's like, we know you don't like roads. That's why we gave you a jetpack.
We're gonna get down this way. Oh, what's
is there
that?
goodies?
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna go take a look.
Goodies.
Oh, nice. We found some booty. Found a claw and a small healing potion. Okay, that wasn't
Oh,
that
well,
exciting. All right, whatever.
It's a
Fuck you.
clue.
All right.
This is where they used to come to make love.
Yep. That claw was it's a sexual toy. I can't tell you how they used it exactly. Maybe they just scratched each other with it. Maybe there's something
Yeah.
else. I wasn't privy to it. Jinx and me, we haven't really made use of a claw in our sexual acts yet.
No.
So yeah, I just don't have the information for you. Maybe that's something we need to work into our repertoire.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know what we're supposed to do with this, but I'm sure if you Google it.
Oh yeah, Google will solve anything for you. So who the fuck are these guys? Are they enemies? Oh,
there's waste.
we're gonna take the cultivator's loaf. Let's take a look at who these. Oh, yep,
Oh.
they are clearly enemies. All right.
Look,
Hopefully we
who
can
the
fight
fuck
'em.
are these guys?
So this is block here. I don't think they ever taught us how to block. Oh wow, who are these guys?
They're forlorn.
Oh,
And
oh
they're-
shit!
Oh, fuck.
Holy
Run
shit!
away!
I can't run away.
Jetpack!
Oh shit!
Climb the tree.
I can't get away,
It
jeez.
doesn't seem they can climb.
I'm trying to use my potion. Drink it, buddy. Holy shit, that dude killed me in like one hit.
And they did look very serious.
Yeah, they did. Can you get away? Did they stop chasing?
Nope.
Nope.
There they are.
All right. Yeah, we can't not fight that guy. Those guys are tough. All right, well let's try our best to get away.
There's something you can climb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb up the top of the tower.
And call for
hang,
help.
Yep, hang at the top of it.
Help.
Help me, help me. Whoop, wait a minute, there's a wolf's leaf.
Oh, okay.
I had
Gotta
to
get
pick- I
that.
had to pick that up. Oh, and there's something
Those
over
are
here
building
too.
friends. Safety.
So one thing you can do. Oh, this is Garen.
You're scaring away everything within a day's walk. You crash around like that, you'll scare off anything you can eat and attract everything that wants to make a meal of you.
I don't know these forests.
That's as plain as a horny troll in your sleeping sack. You'd better learn quick if you want to stay alive. You're scaring away the prey that is my livelihood. It's hard enough bringing in the food I have to, without some big-footed oaf crashing through the forest. Still, seeing as you aren't a natural hunter, maybe you'd like to buy some goods from me.
What do you have to trade?
All right, so this is the guy we're supposed to talk to, but I didn't see any mission there for him, right? Let's go and sell some of our stuff. We're gonna sell him the iron bar. He can have that. I think that's all we have. Oh, we have plenty of this kind of stuff. Food and I kind of feel like we should just sell the food, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it adds health, but
Yeah, but I mean, you got the potions for that, and it's not like it's easy to like, we'd have
Whip
to,
out
yeah, to whip out and
can of
use it in the
snacks.
middle of. So I think we should just sell it.
Alright.
Oops. All right, that's not how that works. So let's try that again here. So we did sell that to them, but let's go and sell the rest of this stuff. We're gonna sell the canned food. I like dried meat. We'll sell
it
it.
is tasty.
Yep, we're gonna keep all the other goods though, because I imagine that those are used for like potions and
and
stuff like that.
crafting.
Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna keep all these, and it doesn't seem like there's any kind of limit on. Maybe, I don't know what we can sell and what we can't. I don't know what's junk and what's not. You think the cigarettes would be junk? Oh, okay, these are considered valuables. All right, so you can sell that.
Toilet paper is also valuable.
All right, so let's go and sell all that. Yeah, anything. Yeah, I see toilet paper as being valuable. Anything listed is. Oh, and then there's junk too.
You're just carrying your casket.
Yeah, yep, on my
Okay.
back. We'll sell the mug as well. Okay, the oil lamp is junk too. I was thinking that would be used for.
Alright, well, at least it has the little indicators.
Yeah. What's junk? Okay, so that's useful. I would think that these would be used for,
Has some kind of crafting.
No, I was thinking for like if you're in a dark place. So
Yeah.
these are trophies. What do you do with trophies? It's interesting. I don't know. We're gonna sell them. You can have my trophies, I suppose. Oh, and our sex claw. I sold that as well.
Oh no.
All right, it's fine. It's
Got
fine,
people
Jinx.
walking around, the guy's just waiting patiently to kill you.
Yep. So I want to take a look at what he's got equipment-wise. I don't know if we actually want to buy any of this shit here. It does show the increase in damage based on, the weapon you currently have. Ooh, a warrior sword. Well, that's
It's
kind of badass.
expensive.
Is it? How much is it?
Like 1,200.
Oh, shit. Yeah, these are all expensive. All right, we can't buy a damn thing. All right, well, good to know, I guess. All right, so are these guys still chasing me?
I don't
Nope,
know.
they stopped. So what I was saying before we went over here and talked to this guy is that all the the characters, they do fight each other based on their factions and whether they're considered enemies to everybody. We found
Oh,
a hammer.
really?
We're gonna sell this hammer right back to this guy. But yeah, so it's one way to deal with some of the more difficult enemies is kind of like kiting them and
okay.
bringing them to
Someone else who can
somebody
kill
else.
them.
Whoa. Oopsie.
Oh. You're a criminal.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked X. I'm just running around clicking X and shit. My bad. He's probably going to be pissed off at me for that. Or maybe they got to see you for that to count.
Maybe.
Maybe if I just throw it out of my inventory. Like, I didn't steal anything. It wasn't me.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. What did we steal? Did you see?
A mug or something.
Something
stupid.
fucking worthless. Alright, those are weapons. Let's go. Ooh, chems. I'm guessing those are drugs.
You got really excited for that.
Yeah, I did. My bad. I apologize.
A hammer. It was
No, I picked the hammer up over there on the side. That wasn't stealing.
Oh.
I think it was this. This item
Oh.
can't be sold because, yeah, we stole it. So, how do you drop it?
You can't.
Huh.
It's
Yeah, it seems...
yours forever.
Yeah, it seems you can't drop anything. So the item cannot be sold, and because we stole it, we're just going to have it in our inventory
You can use it.
forever. Okay.
I think there's somebody who buys stolen goods.
Yeah, I would imagine that there is. So, do we just have to say you are a hunter to get him to be able to talk about, you know,
Yeah.
his role?
It's like, what are you doing out there?
Yeah.
You're a hunter?
Yeah, I found my place. This is where I belong, with nature and for nature. I want nothing to do with Goliath.
Why not?
Too much talking, too much bullshit. Out here, peace. But you look like a talker. Is that why you're here? To talk?
What are you hunting?
Whatever I find. You can't be too picky if you want to hit Goliath's quota and feed yourself. You won't catch anyone in Goliath roasting a rot boar. They're missing good meat.
Do you want to stay a hunter?
Nothing wrong with hunting. Let other people kiss ass and climb ladders. I want to stay out here. It's bad enough they send me these half-baked apprentices.
You don't like apprentices?
Apprentices want to be hunters. I get people who don't want to be anything else, so get sent here.
You don't think they deserve a chance?
Sending them here just gives them a chance to get killed. Live day to day, having to hit your quota of meat to send home, while you train people who don't want to be here. I went hunting with Leonard a few days ago. He was so clumsy, he brought a whole pack of raptors down on us. We got home here with no meat, and all of those damn raptors followed us right back here onto our hunting grounds. I'm not doing that again.
You should take care of the raptors.
Hunt raptors alone? Sure. Why not? What's the point of living, hey? Me? I'm gonna have to wait those raptors out. And Goliath will get its meat when I'm ready.
Teach me something.
Sure.
So it seems that we can learn things from these guys. Imagine it's going to cost money we don't have. So I can't figure out how to talk to this fucking guy about his role in the murder. It seems like it's not even an option here.
It's like about the rat.
Yeah, we can ask him about the raptors.
Why don't we hunt them together?
I've had one apprentice almost get me killed. I don't need another amateur risking my life. And that's what you'd be doing.
You can trust me.
I don't trust anyone.
All right, guys. So I think what happened was that I didn't ask him, Doris, what he wanted me to ask them. I think that's why it's broken here, which is some bullshit. So yeah, this game does require you to, ask every question of the people. You can't just ask what you want to know.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, I probably played too many more, simple mainstream RPGs or something, but come on, get him.
It just seems like a lot of the dialogue is
Man.
unnecessary.
Look at this. Like, we are not even doing any damage to him at all. And he killed us with one
shit,
hit.
yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Everybody is too high of a level for us.
it's like, what are you doing out here?
Oh, and
shit.
he's spitting shit at us? Alright, we're going to bring this
Blood.
over to this hunter guy. Maybe he'll deal with it for us. I don't think he's even chasing us anymore.
No.
All right, so we
He got
can't...
bored.
So we can't kill anybody. All right. You wouldn't think that right by the town, this would be too high of a level for us to fight. All right. Well, whatever. So we're gonna have to go back to Duras. We're gonna have to ask him
Everything.
everything. Uh-oh.
Oh,
What the
that sounds
fuck is
bad.
that? Holy shit! What is that?
That's
get
a
outta
horny
here,
troll in your bedroll.
Yeah, yep, exactly. At least he's slow. Do we have any arrows?
You have one arrow. He's throwing a fucking rock, though.
No, we don't even have one arrow. No, we have
Okay,
0
alright.
arrows. Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's get the fuck out of here. We got a horny troll in our bedroll. Ooh, what's this? Oh, there's some goods here. Oh,
Ooh,
nice
Elex
money.
it.
Oh, is this, I think you can mine this, Jinx.
Yeah.
If we had a tool for mining it, I believe we could,
We only had a hammer.
Yep.
There's a mighty potion there
oh, was there? Huh. Where?
on the other side.
Oh, okay. Good looking out, Jinx. And a large bag of Elexit.
Nice.
Nice. All right, so we got a little bit of money. So, I mean, at least we found that. There's that, but,
Too bad we went down the wrong side of the mountain.
well, I mean, it doesn't matter how we got down here. We still would have got down here and
Apparently it does.
discovered that we can't.
dangerous.
Can we fast travel? Oh, there's a fast travel point right by the. Hold up, we're gonna fast travel, Jinx. Let's try out the fast travel system. See, all planned. We're learning about the game, Jinx. So I believe we can.
Can you just
Teleport.
fast travel, though?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
just like that. Might
Alright.
have a little bit of loading screen here.
I was thinking it was like from one point to another, like you had to use their teleportation.
Yeah, teleporting.
device.
That would probably make sense. But you know, most games just have regular fast travel, like just fast travel one point to the other. And this is a pretty big map, and it seems those teleport stations are pretty far apart from each other. So yeah, I imagine it would be pretty time consuming having to, you know, run all over the goddamn map. Exactly. Yep. And it seems like their missions just really send you all over the fucking place. It's a little bit ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna have to come back over here and talk to this fucking guy, which is frustrating. I don't even know how to get up there either. We're way at the bottom of the fucking mountain, aren't we? Okay. And I guess we'll have to go back and talk to Duras, but we're learning, guys. We are learning. We're learning that you have to ask every goddamn question on these fucking quests, and they are really, really talkative. And
They are.
yeah, I mean, and I just feel like I don't need all that information. What we might do.
It would be great if they were giving information.
What we might
They're
do
just
is.
talking about their feelings. It's like, I don't give a damn about your feelings.
All right, yeah. So, well, yeah. Just give me the facts. I just want to know the facts. I wonder what you use the campfire for. Let me just. I wonder if you. I think maybe cook something.
To warm your bum.
Warm my bum. Get my nuts nice and toasty. No,
No.
you do. You can make fried meat here. Okay, I bet we'll make that because I would think that it's at the very least worth more.
That isn't enough.
Okay, nice. So we made ourselves 5 fried meat.
Nice.
I'm sure there's all kinds of different recipes and stuff that we can use to cook things.
Some seasoning.
Yep.
Add a little oomph.
So even if we don't eat the meat, it would still be useful. Though we could eat it from our menu. You know, when we know that our health is low. Where is it? Weapons, armor, items. All right, so let's take a look at our food here, and yeah, let's just
Oh, we got fried meat and wine and a loaf of bread. We're good.
yeah,
to
we're good to
go.
go. Let's drink a little bit of wine. I hate that you can't see your health there, so you don't know where you're at.
All right, Duras.
All right, just give me all your information. So what do you want me to ask them?
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. What they thought of Ascor. I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
And you think I can find the killer?
You're a stranger here. That means you might see things I won't.
What kind of logic is that?
To be honest, I think this is a dead-end job. But Ragnar, against all the evidence, seems to think it was a berserker that killed Ascor, and he wants answers. Me, I think it's a wild goose chase. None of Ragnar's questioning has thrown up any proof a berserker was involved in this, so chances are it was an alb, an outlaw, or a reaver. But if a warlord has an itch to scratch, then that means we have to go and scratch it. So, let's cross all these suspects off the list and give them some closure.
Is this why you brought me to Goliath? To do your dirty work?
I brought you to Goliath to give you a chance. And this is a way to earn it by getting a warlord on your side.
Will the suspects talk to me?
Tell them you're investigating on Ragnar's orders. They'll answer your questions. Let me know if you need help. Remember, my sword belongs to you.
All right, so I asked all the questions related. I think we only needed to ask the question of what to ask them, which is ridiculous because those are all, I mean, standard things that you would ask during a investigation of a murder. I mean, you wouldn't think I'd have to have somebody tell me that in order to be able to ask it. But yeah, okay, that's the way it works. And another thing with like that Ragnar, I might not even be able to say that I was on Ragnar's orders unless he had told me that I could say that. Because apparently our character can't do anything on his own, so he needs to be told exactly. And so some of you guys may be like, oh man, this game is rough. But I promise you guys, it's supposed to really open up. The things I've read and seen about it, let's give it the time because I've heard some really cool things about this game. For instance, like you can, manipulate who's in power. There's, certain areas where you can end up being like, you can put like puppets in power and control what's going on in the settlement.
Oh, really?
You can have like a house where you can build things in and decorate and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, you can build things, build places and stuff. So it's like supposed to be really in depth, guys. There's a lot to it. So yeah, we're going to give it the opportunity. We're going to let it go. From what I heard from everybody is it has a really slow, rough start that makes it kind of difficult to get into the game. Then plus the game is so challenging, as we've already seen. We're at a point right now where we can't seem to fight anybody. Like, I don't even want to go fight that guy.
I know, he looks cute and non-threatening, but jeez.
Yeah, he might kill me in one fucking hit. That's the way it seems right now. I don't know if it's just this area, which seems kind of odd since it's like right out the outside the beginning area here, the beginning city. But yeah, we can't seem to fight anybody. But it has a really rough start. So yeah, we're gonna give it the chance. See if it opens up to us. But now we can finally ask Guron these fucking questions.
A berserker was killed. The body was found in the forest.
The forest is a dangerous place.
The berserker who was murdered was called Ascor. Did you know him?
Ascor? That asshole. Yeah, I knew him. I kept out of his way. He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated everyone else like rot boar shit.
Sociable guy, aren't you?
Sociable just means happy to talk shit. I don't talk shit.
When were you last in the forest by Goliath?
I don't know. Not for a year. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliath cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I send them meat and fur, I can stay out here away from small talk and politics.
Do you always hunt with a bow?
A bow? Traps? You should always try and kill at a distance. Learn that, and you will live longer. I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
You didn't like Ascor.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed to. Little shit won't be missed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only asked me about Ascor. What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying to pin this on me?
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here.
If you want an alibi for me, you'll have to go out there and speak to the raptors.
Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where I am? I'm always here in the forest.
Alright, so he doesn't have an alibi. He clearly didn't like the guy. Thought he was an asshole, but he seems kind of like the guy who thinks everybody's an asshole.
I know,
so,
I like that response.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really say that we can pin it on him. Yeah, not getting a lot of information there. I mean, it could be him.
I know, like he said, he kills from a distance, and why is he carrying a sword?
Yeah, he's got a sword on him, so yeah. So we really don't know. We do know that we need to stay the fuck away from that guy, though.
Yeah. We'll just swim down the river and hope there aren't any river monsters.
Yeah. Fucking them big old river monsters just come over and eat your fucking leg off or drag you down the stream. So I'm going to try and stay away from him, but I do want to loot this area because it seems abandoned.
This is what I think I will
Oh,
love about the
shit.
Raptors. Is like, yeah, we were just in a Viking city, and now here's a modern house.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he sees you.
Are you sure? Because he's over here, like, looking like he sees
He
me.
wants a hug. Eee! There's a barrel you can hop on. A lot of good this jetpack is
Yeah, I
doing
can't even
us.
seem to get up here. There we go. Just gonna hide up here. I wish we had a ranged weapon we can kind of shoot down at him
That'd
from
be
here.
great.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh,
well, he's
shit.
got a ranged weapon.
Oh,
What the
damn.
fuck?
All right, well, I think it auto-saves every 3 minutes. So we might need...
Oh, they're fighting each other.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. All right, well, we're going to have to we'll just continue here.
Well, okay then.
I'm hoping that it auto-saved after we finish talking
After
to
the
him.
dialogue, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping
With the
here.
experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be nice. So it's loading pretty quick here. And yeah, that is actually the end of the episode as well. We didn't really get much done. We did, yeah,
Okay.
it did seem to save. Well, let me just double check. Let's double check, make sure there's nothing to ask him. Okay, awesome. So yeah, we have finished this quest here, though. Let me just take a look here. Because it says... What is that?
That's a shop.
Okay, it says he's a survival trainer. Got it. So yeah, we're gonna go to Mark Iridor, which I believe that's the one that's, I don't know, like a wet behind the ears, I think is as he described him. So yeah, he's like a, I don't know, the idea that noob. The idea that he killed a seasoned warrior. I don't know, but you know what? It's always the ones you least expect, the quiet ones.
Could have killed them while they were cuddling.
Yeah, he could have ended up being his bitch out here in the forest, and then, he's
couldn't
like, "You're
take it
not gonna
anymore."
break me one more time," and then fucking stabs him in the back or cuts his dick off, and he bleeds to death.
Yeah, whatever.
He didn't really go into details about the injury, so yeah, he just said it was with a sword. Could have a lot of
They
things happen
wanted
there.
him to keep his honor.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this fucking bridge here.
Yeah,
All right, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We didn't do much in this. I guess we're learning about the world and
We
shit.
crossed a suspect off of our list.
Yes, we crossed one suspect out of 5 off of the list. We also learned that
It's dangerous out
yeah,
here.
we can't do shit out here. Like, I couldn't even with skill, like, let's just pretend I was good at the game. Even then, I couldn't defeat those guys. They hit you. You see the damage we did to
Yeah.
them? Like, nothing. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and you come back for the next one and watch what this game has to offer. So watch it unravel its petals, and we'll poke it deep inside.
Okay.
So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and thanks for watching.